today we are not doing a What Bothers Me. Today I have something a little bit different. A friend of mine suggested I do this, and I want to see maybe what this could lead to. He said I should launch like a theories, like if I see a movie or TV show, like theories of what could be going on in the background type of thing. Like, you know, I'm not going to try to steal other people's theories. If these are theories that are on the internet that somebody else created, tell me in the comments or whatever. This is just something that, you know, sometimes I'll see something and it's like, ooh, what about is possible? But I thought of a theory that I thought would be a good way to launch this, or whatever you want to call it. And again, if this theory already exists, please tell me, or, you know, show me some support on it so I can learn more about it. And these are probably going to be shorter videos, kind of closer to the What Bothers Me stuff, probably 5-6 minutes long. But let's get into it. So, my theory. Let's talk. So recently I got a old movie from my childhood. I've been collecting the Scooby-Doo films, like the old cartoons, the cartoons that were like launched to DVD or VHS, whatever. And I recently I was watching a few of the films the other day, and I started thinking about Shaggy, the character. If you don't know Scooby-Doo or anything like that, I'm going to quickly explain. Scooby-Doo was a TV show launched way back in the 70s, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 70s, it was about 4 kids and a dog, a Great Dane named Scooby-Doo, and it was Fred, Velma, Daphne, and Shaggy, technically Scooby's owner, and they went all over the nation and the world searching for monsters, and they would solve mysteries. They were known as Mystery Incorporated. And they drove around in a mystery machine. Now, they had all different types of encounters, you know, witches, ghosts, all different types of stuff. But I've been collecting the movies for a while, and I started thinking, while I was watching the movies, something came to mind, and I want it explained, or I want to give my opinions on it. Now, Shaggy as a character has had a lineup of, let's say, female interests. He's had in The Reluctant Werewolf, he had this girl named Googie who was his girlfriend, but she was never seen again after that film. She only had that one interest. In Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers, he has a country girl named Susie May, who pursues him. He has no interest, and again, never seen after the film. He has, technically, Velma, I guess, if you look at certain implications of the Scooby-Doo Incorporated TV show or movies or whatever, but it never turns into anything. And then if you've ever seen the live-action Scooby-Doo with Matthew Lillard, he had a love interest known as Mary Jane, which, again, kind of fade into nothing. All these interests kind of fade into nothing. Like, they either have one interest, and then you never see them again, or if it does, he ends up having a girlfriend, it breaks off or whatever. So my theory to you is Shaggy Rogers a homosexual? Or gay, technically. My reason of thinking of this is because he's had multiple love interests of women, you know, and he never seems to show serious dedication to those, or he never, again, something will happen and they fall off the face of the earth, or they get rid of her, and they never explain what happens. So I'm just confused as of why they do this, and if there's a certain reasoning. My thinking is that whether the writers do it on purpose or not, maybe Shaggy is gay. Because these girls following him and liking him or whatever, you would think expect something to happen or him to show some interest. Like, some of them you can kind of maybe understand, I guess, but like, you know, I bought the Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers the other day, and I was watching it with my mother, and the Susie May, the hillbilly girl, shows interest in him. And he's like rejecting her, and every time she would try to kiss him, he would go yuck and whatever, and be like disgusted by her and the idea of being with her. And she's not like unattractive. She's pretty cute, I would say, and I wouldn't say there's anything really wrong with her. So like, I question if it's just a fact of if he just doesn't like her as a person, right? Or if it's the fact of maybe there's something going on that maybe he doesn't, you know, talk about, right? Because I don't know. I just question why his love interests are always, you know, they put them in or they hint at it and then they never go anywhere. And when you think about it, he does hang around with guys a bit more. I mean, Scooby and his nephew Scrappy, yeah, they're dogs, but they're still guys, technically, when you think about it. And I'm not trying to suggest bestiality or anything like that. I'm just questioning if there's a reason why he would look at a perfectly fine, normal girl and then completely reject her for no reason. Like, they never, like... They like, the Scooby-Doo company likes to say that, like, those movies, like the Reluctant Werewolf and the Where They Meet the Boo Brothers, where it's just Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy aren't canon. But, like, it's under the Scooby-Doo name, which, like, I just don't know. And if you've never seen, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff of the live-action, you know, Scooby-Doo with Matthew Lillard and Freddie Prinze Jr. and them, I'll give you a quick, you know, inside. He was supposed to kiss Mary Jane at the end of the film. You know, spoiler. He was supposed to kiss her, but the reason they didn't do it was, spoiler if you've never seen the movie, Fred and Daphne kiss at the end of the film. So they didn't want to seem like they were copying, so they just left it. But you never see Mary Jane after that. She's not in the sequel. And I question if it's possible. Because, you know, I mean, and he is supposed to be that hippie type, so he might be into that, like, he might be gender fluid. He might like both. Yeah, he might like both. He might like men and women. I'm not judging. I'm just questioning what you guys think about this theory of why they never lead anywhere and why they dump his girlfriends after one or two showings. Is it possible because they want the Shaggy to end up with a man? Like, what? I mean, look at how long it took Freddy and Daphne to get together. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen with Shaggy and Velma. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just curious. You know, that's all. But, let me know what you guys think. And, you know, the same thing kind of goes for Velma, too. I mean, she's had multiple love interests. Not that I'm saying she's a lesbian. I'm just saying I question... She deserves somebody. Like, after all that she's been through. And she's kind of like the nerd. And she's kind of, you know, she's put down. So, you know, she deserves somebody just as much as Shaggy does. So why do they always get rid of her love interests, too? You know, she's had a couple of them. And... just, why, you know? But that's just my thinking. I'm just, you know, think about it, if it's possible, you know, whatever. But, you know, write what you guys think down in the comments, what theories maybe you've seen on the internet, or whatever. But that's pretty much it. That wraps up this video of theory thoughts with Janessa. I'll see you guys next time. You know, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!